Hi, today we're taping our wrists and our fingers. I do this before training and matches just to help prevent any potential injuries. What you see here is the underlay. I'm using 7.5cm Premier sock tape. This is just to form a base for the rigid tape that comes later. As you can see, I use my body just to get the tape started, and then once that's started, I go around twice. By the time you finish, the tape should end up about 1/3 of the way down the forearm. Next, I use a 5cm rigid sports tape. This is the part of the taping that's going to lock your wrist in. Same process, starting against the body just to get it started, and then once I've done that, I just go 2 times right around the wrist. This time it shouldn't end up as far down the wrist as you can see here. Same again for the other wrist. You want to start this taping as with the underlay at about the base of the hand, and so once you've done that and you feel comfortable, just check that it's not too tight or too loose, and that should give you solid wrists for your training and matches. The same applies for finger taping. I tape fingers that have been injured or I want to prevent from being injured, so it's just the same process with the underlay that goes on first. I use my thumb or another finger just to hold the tape while I get it started, and then go around twice as the same as we did for our wrists. For the fingers, I use a smaller tape. It's Premier sock tape in a 5cm width. It also comes in 2.5cm if you don't have as big a fingers. Once again, just to lock those fingers up, I actually rip off a piece of rigid tape this time, so I'm using the 5cm again. You can use a smaller one like a 2.5cm, but I rip it off this time just to make it easier, and I go around twice. That's going to lock the fingers in and make them nice and solid. Same goes for the other finger. Once you've done that, just test it, have a feel, make sure it's not too tight or too loose, and it's all done. Thanks for watching, guys.